Welcome back, guys. We are Three Guys Talk. I'm your host today, Randy.
Chris.
Drake.
And today we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl.
Dun, dun, dun.
We haven't done any other videos besides anime videos, so we wanted to shake it up because we said in our whatchamacallit, our
Our channel, our YouTube channel, that we talk from anything from anime to zoology. So eventually we'll do a zoology video.
Probably.
Wait for
we
that.
could visit the zoo and, do a video on the
Can we
zoo.
do grossology?
We're gonna resurrect Steve.
What?
We do grossology? Like we talk about like fungi, like foot fungus, like belly button lands.
Trey is not able to talk anymore today. So
we do like
Go ahead,
earwax. Let's go with okay, guys.
I've been Trey.
I've been Trey. I'll see you guys next time. Okay.
Well, we're going to do a video on the Super Bowl, and I'm going to go straight into who do you guys think's going to win? Leave it down in the comments and let us know who you guys think and what type of score y'all want or looking for. Chris, who do you think's got the W?
Well, you just can't root. Okay, you can root against, but you just can't say like the Patriots aren't going to win. I don't want them to win. I don't
either.
I want the Rams to win. I want another greatest show on turf. I want that Mike Jones. I want him to make that tackle against the Titans. I want him to come back and make it against the Patriots. That was awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and state I'm a Cowboys fan. He's a Cowboys fan.
Let me say this. I don't really watch the NFL. I watch college.
I do watch college more.
They both watch college. Go with that. They're both more colleged.
I was born in Arlington, Arlington, Texas. So I want the Cowboys to win. But I can't say I'm a fan. A fan is short for fanatic, and
I'm a fanatic.
I haven't watched the NFL religiously for 10 years probably.
I was close.
Man, 2010 was probably it. So 8 years, 9 years. So yeah. I wouldn't call myself a fan.
I watch religiously.
I don't.
Go Cowboys.
Screw the
Go
Cowboys.
TCU.
Whoa.
Well, you can't say that.
That's some harsh language.
Yes, I can.
That's some harsh language. If you're gonna say screw anybody, it's the Patriots.
Yeah, for sure.
Brady?
Oh, don't tell me you're a Patriot fan.
Of course.
No, he's Texan.
No, Patriots fan all day.
Oh my gosh.
Go Pats.
I can't.
Go Patriots.
You are lucky that Randy's in between us right now.
Y'all both know I'm not a Patriots fan. I'm more of a Texan. Go for the Texans.
Texans has to be my number 2. I gotta go with. They're Texas. I gotta go with the Texas team.
Don't like Houston at all.
It's okay.
That's right, Houston. I don't like your city.
It's okay. Out of the colleges, only TCU. I mean, I'll go for the Big 12 teams, I guess, but I don't really like them. I mean, bowl season, go Big 12, I guess, but I'm not gonna be hurt if y'all lose. Go Frogs.
I was like, I was kind of hoping for I've been saying this for the past 3 years. I'm gonna keep saying it, but I want the Browns to go.
I want the Browns to go too. Browns.
Browns Super Bowl 2020. Okay, we're making it happen.
Go Browns.
No, we're going for the Browns. Okay,
go Browns.
I want if the Browns ever win, if the Browns ever go playoffs at least, I'm going for a first round like the Texans. Got blown out this year again.
Hey, Cowboys at least made it far.
Yeah, no, they made it second.
Cowboys made it far.
They went to the second round. Okay, we shouldn't use.
All right. Well,
but the Browns.
We're talking about this year's Super Bowl. We ain't talking about no future one yet.
I know, right?
But go Browns and Cowboys. Cowboys, Browns, Super Bowl.
Browns all day.
Anyways, who do you got to win the game?
I'm hoping for St. Louis. I really want St. Louis to win.
It's LA. It's LA.
Oh, whatever. Going with St. Louis.
That's how long it's been since he watched.
Shows how long I pay attention to the Rams.
I mean,
well,
it's anything.
Personally, I want to say I think the Patriots are gonna win because they're gonna outsmart the Rams. Like, just you have to get pressure on Brady in order to win. And I just don't see the Rams doing that. I just don't think the Rams are gonna do it, but I want the Rams to.
Well,
So
I mean-
I'm hoping for the Rams. I'm cheering for them.
If
Don't
anyone
like
can
LA,
do it,
but
the Rams are going to do it. I mean, with
hope
Aaron
they do.
Donald, just straight up in the middle, like,
But
and then
you gotta think
the
Bill,
Dominican Sue or whatever his name is.
Bill Belichick's just that great of a coach.
He
that
is a good coach.
He'll figure a way to stuff him because all you gotta do is you just gotta double. You gotta have the center to double
I
one
mean,
of those guys.
Well, if you double
Most-
one, then the other one's free. The other one has a
The
one-on-one.
Dominican Sue's not gonna. He's. I just don't think he's gonna get at it. Like, I feel like I don't remember who their guard is, but I feel like he's gonna outplay him. And Aaron Donald, yeah, he'll be a problem, but I feel like just the way Bill Belichick coaches, he's gonna stop him.
Well, if the factor of the game to me is going to be Gurley. If he can run,
Or C.J. Anderson in the playoffs. C.J. Anderson.
okay. So running back, if they can run, it's game over.
I think so too.
If they stop the run and they are on that and they can't get the play action going,
They can't put it on
And-
Jared Goff.
then yeah, it's Patriots all the way. But if they get the run game going, that means the play action's open, and that means greatest show on turf version 2.
I don't think they're gonna
Hopefully.
win if they put it on Jared Goff. But if they put it on Gurley and C.J. Anderson, then and the running game gets going, that's gonna be a big factor. But my second biggest factor, tied with my first biggest factor, would be the defensive
It's
ends
not a
and the tackle.
second biggest factor. It's the same factor.
Well, either way, it's gonna be the tackles. It's gonna be how Dante Fowler plays, and I forgot the guy that plays on the other side. Don't judge. But it's
I haven't
gonna
watched any
it's gonna
games,
come
so-
down
I
to
hadn't kept
if they
track of any
can
of the
get
players.
after Brady and if they can run the ball. If the Rams can run the ball, then
Did
it's
you
gonna be
say
great
who,
game.
who you thought was going to win, Trey?
I this is the Rams.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he did
Okay,
say the
I
Rams.
couldn't
Yeah.
remember. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I did forget when they did switch their names.
It was a couple of years.
Yeah,
It's only been
I
a
think
few
it's been
years.
Yeah,
years.
I was about to say,
I wanna say
'cause
it's
I
three.
remember them saying that. I just completely forgot.
Well, I mean, it's going to be the same. Like, it has to be annoying for,
St. Louis.
well,
They hate them apparently.
uh,
From
not-
what I've heard on the radio, from 105.3 The Fan, the St. Louis people hate the Rams.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
they
it's not-
have multiple
it's not
lawsuits
the-
right now.
players' fault. But it has to be like when the Rams moved from LA to St. Louis back in the day. It has to be that feeling where you're like, if you're a player on that team, you're like, okay. Or if you were a player on the LA Rams and you quit before they became the St. Louis Rams, and then the St. Louis Rams won, you're like, I don't know how I feel about that because, you know, I am a Ram, but not a St. Louis Ram. So now it's probably the same where, you know, those people that were St. Louis Rams, are they going to be rooting for the LA Rams?
They don't know how to feel about it, I guess.
It's a
'Cause,
weird thing.
I mean, if the Cowboys moved, I wouldn't know how to feel about it. I would probably switch over to the Texans, depending on where they go. Honestly, I'd be so pissed off if they left.
Well, if the Cowboys move, some team is going to move here.
Yeah.
Because it's a top 4 market.
Yeah,
So they're not going to leave this. So
but
it'd be Oakland.
I
Oakland
would
would be like, nah, screw Las Vegas. We're going to come here.
be
I
so
don't know.
disappointed.
I would be really weird with that.
I don't know.
I would, if it was the 80s Rams and the 80s rules of football, I'd be down for it. Those were really good. Those were really nice tackles and clotheslines and stuff that they did that are completely illegal now. So
I don't like how they slowed down the games as much. I like they slowed it down so much. I guess
I just don't like the fact that you can do this. And no, it's a flag for roughing
Flag
the
it.
passer
Flag
because
it.
you barely touched his helmet when you're trying to swipe a ball down.
I mean, what do they want you
I do remember you talking about
What do
that.
they want you to do?
That's
Let
right.
him catch the
I
ball?
do remember you saying that.
I don't. It's going to become the South Park episode where the NFL becomes bra wearing.
It becomes
sarcastic ball?
Sarcastic ball?
They're going to be like, oh, dude, you are such an awesome person. You deserve to do this.
It's like, thank
first
you.
down. Oh, that's so. Oh, it's a sack though because he said thank you. Oh man, the game's over. It's a tie. There you go.
It's like,
everybody gets a trophy. I hate that. Not everybody should get a trophy.
You get a ribbon and you
The
get a ribbon.
winners get a trophy. But I got a question for you guys.
Winners get
So,
a ring.
The American Football Alliance is coming up, and that's going to start, I think, a week after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, next week.
And the XFL is coming up.
Yeah, they got a new football league.
Oh, do they really?
Wow, you are so out of touch.
I
with
really
sports.
am. I really am.
So
So,
out of touch.
y'all want to fill me in on this?
No.
Okay.
Well,
okay, guys.
The American Alliance of
Case
Football, I think it's called.
Nobody cares about
It's,
that. We're gonna talk. Let's go with
hold
the
on,
new
hold
one.
on.
The XFL is coming back.
I would like
guys.
to ask you
Again?
guys,
Oh yeah.
which are you more
Again.
excited for? The XFL or the American Football Alliance? I forgot the name for that. The AAF or something like that.
Don't even worry about that question. Just write XFL because it has to do with wrestling. Vince McMahon brought it back again. I can't wait for it. I had the XFL football, that red and black football. It was amazing. I wish I had
I'm just
it.
ready for some more
I have
football.
it in my shed somewhere, but my shed is completely full. There's no way I'm going out there to look for it.
I'm just ready for some more football. It's kind of like a bittersweet end. Like, I'm excited for the Super Bowl, but at the same time, I'm like, I want some more football. So it's kind of like a bittersweet thing. Sergio, are you excited for it? I know you don't know about it, but
His name is Trey, by the way. Okay,
I know.
Yeah,
don't call him by his middle name like that.
exactly.
I know.
I don't like my middle name, all right?
I know.
Thank you.
My bad.
I'm going to call you by your middle name?
Nah, it's cool.
I mean, I can say it.
It's cool.
Thank you. But,
Trey, I'm sorry. What are you more excited for?
The funny part, I do remember them talking about the XFL coming back because I was like, okay, I want to see this happen again.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, I agree with Chris. I'm more excited about the XFL.
Wait, are they bringing it back this year, or are they going to do
2020.
it? Okay, I thought it was 2020. So
Yeah.
so
Do y'all think it will last? Do y'all think either one of these teams are going to last, or you think it's going to
I
bust out?
hope what they do is instead of trying to compete with the NFL,
they do their own set. I just want them to.
they what they do is they make it a, like the G League in basketball, where the XFL is like they have a team that's owned by the Dallas Cowboys, so they can send their practice players and their young rookies that
To
aren't
develop.
developmental league. That's what it was. That's what I was trying to get out. So
I would like to see that. I
that
think
would
that's
be awesome
interesting.
because at that point the level of competition would be about the same for every team, just like it should be in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you're not going to get, like Cooper Rush coming in to be quarterback for you because Dak Prescott got hurt or something. You're going to have a person that has played in live games against other people that are similar to, their level and then get better that way. So you're not just sitting there with a clipboard going, oh God, he got hurt. It's my turn.
I want to say it's kind of going to be more of a college style feel because these are guys that didn't get a chance in the NFL or are backups in the NFL. Like Trevor Knight, I know he was a backup for a little bit, I think, or on the practice squad.
It's going to be better than Canadian football because it's going to be on TV and you're going to be able to find it.
Yeah, for sure.
There's Canadian football.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of kicking in that.
You don't know what Canadian football is?
Trust me, I can see that one because it is hard to find on TV.
It is hard to find, but Johnny Manziel is in it, and he brought the name. He just
Is he really?
Yeah, he's in it.
Wait, all I heard was like one game and he sucked.
Yeah, I heard he sucked.
And then it just disappeared. It was
he
just
threw
gone
like
again.
4 or 5 picks, I think. But I would like to see
Canadian football's been going for years, like 30 plus years.
Really?
I would like to see Johnny
about
Manziel in maybe the XFL or
I don't want to see him.
the American Football Alliance. No, as a starter, because it's going to
I
be
would
more
say
of a
as
college
backup.
style feel. So I want to see how Johnny Manziel would play out in that type of role.
If it was college, you'd be doing good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't want to see Johnny Manziel ever again. He's not good enough to be in the NFL. He's like 5'10". No, he's not even that. He's shorter than that.
He is pretty short. I know that.
And he's like, nah, I'm going to be a QB because that's what I am. Well, no, just be a slot receiver and you would probably be playing by now.
Oh no, he can't catch the ball. I don't think. I doubt he can.
We
catch
don't
the
know.
ball.
We have no idea.
We don't know, but I would. I could say the same thing about Trevon Boykin. Like
Nobody knows who that is.
TCU quarterback, old TCU quarterback, one of my favorite TCU quarterbacks. Not as an NFL guy, he's not the greatest guy because he's had some legal trouble. Not gonna get into that, but
I would like into that. What is his legal trouble?
I forgot what it all is, but I know before the Alamo Bowl when he was in college, he got in trouble for a fight like right before the game, a day before the game, which really made me mad. But as a player, I'm gonna remember him as one of the TCU's all-time greats because he was a great player, in my opinion.
LT.
LT's the greatest player that came out of TCU. For sure, hands down. He's the greatest player that came out of TCU.
That's LaDainian Tomlinson, by the way.
I was about to literally ask who LT was. There was about to ask.
I figured. We've seen him when we went to that, was it San Diego State?
It was this year. No, it was this year against Southern.
No, we didn't go this year. I didn't go this year.
Yeah.
Maybe
it was last year.
It was last year.
I guess it was.
It was
last
like San
year.
Diego State University. There was
No,
their first
they
game
didn't
or
play
something.
San Diego State. It was
Or South Dakota State.
It was a Division
It
II
was
school.
it was a crappy Division II school. Well, I think it was their best Division II school, but
You know who
we
it
actually
was?
saw
It
them
was
there.
Jackson. It was Jackson State.
No.
Yeah, it was. We went to Jackson State.
Well, it may have been, but that's not the one that we saw him at. I mean, we didn't talk to him. He was way up and high, and we were like, "Oh, look, there's LT."
Anyways, this is a Super Bowl video, so let's get back on topic.
Yeah. So, should we do predictions, like score predictions?
I can't predict scores that well, honestly.
You are awful at this.
What
What about you, Trey? You got a prediction there?
Okay, I'm going with first quarter. I'm going with.
Do the total score.
No,
You
no.
gotta do the total.
I'm doing score. I'm doing quarter by quarter. All right. I
All
want
right,
this.
do your quarter by quarter.
quarter.
Okay, I want first quarter. I at least want 2 touchdowns.
Oh,
Between-
sorry. Oh, he's not done yet?
Nah.
Okay.
No, he's not done.
I want 2 touchdowns. I want at least 7-7 first quarter. I want. That's it. That's as much as I got.
Okay.
I think
Not
it's going to
playing.
be 31-28.
That's fine.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's what I'm going to go with. It's going to be
I
a
could
close
see
game.
that.
I'm going to say Patriots are going to win because you just can't
Of
count
course.
against the Patriots.
You can't count against Bill Belichick.
I mean, they have won. the
Which
past
he
3
is.
years.
He is the Patriot.
Yeah,
So,
but I hate them.
I'm not going to say you can't count against Tom Brady because my opinion is if he wasn't in that system, he wouldn't be considered the GOAT.
I agree.
I mean,
Yeah,
if your
I'll see
system
that.
makes Matt Castle look like a GOAT player,
He made
It's your
Jacoby
system.
Brissett look like a GOAT player.
I mean, the only quarter that came out of that did good as soon as they came out
Jimmy G?
was Jimmy G, but then he didn't do good this
I like
year
Jimmy G.
because he wasn't doing good before he got hurt. So
I still like Jimmy G.
they have a great system. So I'm not going to count against their system. I mean, Brady, he has all the experience in the playoffs and everything. So I think it's going to be 31-28 Patriots, but I want it to be 152-0 Rams.
All right, last question before we go. The NFC versus AFC Pro Bowl game. A lot of controversy has been going on throughout the years on whether they should get rid of it or not. Because I remember a couple years ago when they were playing, and it was kind of like the final straw of we got to do something before we get rid of it. Like where the players were just standing up and not even blocking. They were just
Well, nobody wants to get hurt.
they weren't trying.
Well, yeah.
But now it seems more of like a fun backyard style type of game.
Are they still doing the like a certain legendary player will come and pick a team?
I don't think so. No,
'Cause
they stopped that. I
Okay.
think. But
That I thought was kind of cool, but
I
again,
was like, that sounds pretty cool.
leave in the comments if y'all think this should go away or not. Do you two think it should go away?
I think I actually got nothing on that because the very first Pro Bowl game I saw, I fairly enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty funny, but that's about it.
for me, I think they should bring it back to where it's after the Super Bowl. That way, you get all the best players.
I can see that.
Because right now,
It's only the Super Bowl players that they don't get.
Yeah,
though.
but they're in their Super Bowl for a reason. They have good players. They have Pro Bowl players there. So you're not getting on. You didn't get Todd Gurley. You didn't get
you got Zeke
Brandon
in
Cooks.
there, though. You got Zeke.
And did he
you
do
got
anything?
Saquon.
No, because the Cowboys coaches suck.
No running back did anything, though.
But I think
you see, did you watch how they
I didn't
were
watch
running?
any of it.
Okay,
so.
you seen how they were running it? It was pretty much like running up the middle, and as soon as they're
the
getting
Cowboys
touched,
coaches.
they're like, okay,
That's
there
it.
he's down. No,
So-
it wasn't the Cowboys coaches.
No,
I'm telling you, if you watched it
it doesn't matter.
It
They
wasn't
ran
the
up the
Cowboys
middle.
coach,
That
then.
means it's the Cowboys coach.
on the
Here's the
AFC
Cowboys
side,
playbook.
I think it was James Conner. He ran like
Yeah.
6 for 12
So-
or 1 for 2 or something like that. They didn't get no type of running. in.
I would rather have them have it afterwards. Do a couple weeks after or something. I don't know, but that's how it was in the old days. They had it after, and that way you have all the best people. If you don't do that, which I fully understand, screw the Pro Bowl. Just have the Pro Bowl challenges. I loved watching that.
That Pro Bowl
That
challenges?
one
Yeah, they got
one
purple
year I
now.
could
It's
find
pretty
it.
Good.
What's that about?
They have
They
like
do like
the
different,
accuracy test
Oh,
and
okay.
like who can bench the most of 225.
kind of like a
it-
combine.
It was very nice. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I've only watched it 1 year. I could never find it again after that.
No, they did it this year. They did
Just
it this
just
year.
have that. That's all I cared about.
That sounds pretty
like
cool.
when I watched that and then I watched the Pro Bowl, the actual game, I was bored with the game. And the game was a high scoring game. It was like 30, 40 points each team, each side. But I mean,
I like how they actually
I-
played defense this year for their.
I didn't care. Like I don't care for the game. No, the players don't care for the game either.
I mean, they weren't trying,
Like,
but they looked like they
The
were
only reason why
giving a little effort.
the only reason why the players liked it back then was it was in Florida, not Florida, Hawaii.
Hawaii,
So they
yeah.
got a free trip to Hawaii.
I think they should do it in a different country, maybe like Brazil or
No,
Mexico.
you should never do it in
or
Brazil.
Mexico. Or
I'm
Brazil.
sorry, Brazil, but your thing. I saw the Rio Olympics and it looked awful there.
Hey, really?
Yes.
I heard some bad things.
Yeah,
about it.
I did hear. I did hear bad things,
But
but
the point is, they should do it in other countries, maybe to get the sport up, like like get more viewers.
I understand what you're going with, but where they do it, I mean, the only other
they do it in London. They could do it in London.
Well, they can't really because
yeah.
the it's winter there. It's actual
Yeah.
winter. So
But, I mean, they could do it in a different country. Point is,
they
do it.
could. So if they don't bring it to where all the players are there, I'd rather just see it gone. Just have the Pro Bowl challenges because that's the best part anyway. So
It is some pretty good stuff.
I actually kind of want to see it.
see,
It's-
look,
it's pretty
We
good.
got Trey interested in it, and he's like, "Oh my god, I didn't know they had it."
Yeah, I really did not.
My opinion is that it's more about legacy. Like the people that didn't win the Super Bowls, it's like
You just gotta pay
just-
in the Pro Bowl.
Hey, you got second place. Yeah, here you go.
you just can't throw the past away. I think I don't know. I feel weird about it because it's not a great game, but it's kind of cool to see it. I do like the challenges, but I just don't think you can take what the older players did and just throw it away like it isn't nothing anymore. Because basically, if you take that away, to me, it's like you're just throwing away
Like a bit of history.
a bit of history, but a bit of their legacy.
Here, I got it. Instead of the best starters, get the bench players in there.
Why don't they play flag? Even seeing a flag game, maybe, or
No, that
maybe.
Yeah,
No.
honestly,
Well, I mean,
honestly, a
you know,
flag
they
game.
have a flag football league.
They do. You
Pretty
can make
good.
a lot of money.
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
I like to watch them.
I think they had like
I
one
watch
where
them.
the winning team got like $1 million.
Like, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were on TV and everything. It was like here in Dallas, so
I think it was in Frisco.
yeah.
It might have been in Frisco.
DFW is what it is, so it's
Somewhere
an
in the
entire
Metroplex.
everywhere.
But I personally like watching the flag football league. I think maybe they should do like a flag football league, or maybe like
No, they're gonna saturate the market there.
Yeah.
if they do that.
What they were doing with the running backs, they were basically wrapping them up. Like with the tackling, I think I didn't completely watch all of it because I was kind of like, I was kind of tuning in. I was doing something in between,
It sucks. I mean, it hasn't.
but I still gave it a little bit of a watch.
The problem with the NFL Pro Bowl, the All-Star game for them, is it has no bearing on anything,
no.
right? It doesn't even if the NFC won, it
doesn't
doesn't
mean
matter anything
anything.
for the Super Bowl, right? Like the NFC is not the home team in the Super Bowl,
No.
so it doesn't matter.
That would be cool to see.
I don't know
That would be
about
cool to see.
I don't know about hockey, and I don't know about basketball
hockey?
All-Stars.
I would like to see it in a hockey version because hockey, the way it does, is like, say you take the NFC East and you face them against the AFC East or West or whatever. So like the All Stars from the NFC East face against the All Stars from like the AFC West or somebody.
That sounds kind of cool, but what I was saying is I don't know if their All-Star games actually matter. I'm pretty sure the baseball All-Star game, if the NL All-Stars win, the NL teams have home field advantage in the World Series.
I'd like to see that. I think that'd be
So
cool.
it's actual something that they want to win at, but it's in the middle of the year. So at that point, pretty much every team that has an actual interest
But
in winning the game.
Football's a little different because they don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, which that's why the game usually sucks because, as you said, they just wrapped them up and then that was it. The running back stopped because they're like, why would I get hurt for literally this meaningless game, which I don't even get paid for?
Well, they don't get paid for it?
No.
No.
Oh, honestly, did not know
If
that.
they don't go to it, they get fined,
Which
A
makes
lot
no,
of money,
Which makes no sense.
but they don't get paid for that game.
Makes no sense.
Huh.
Unless they get TV revenue, something or another, maybe. But I don't. They only get paid for
I would imagine they would
the
get
game. They
something.
probably get something, but it's not like a
A
normal
lot.
game,
like a normal
like
paycheck.
like week 2 paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I would just like to see them take a different turn at it, like like how hockey does it. Like
let's do
I-
rock
I-
paper scissors.
I think that's how hockey does it. I can't tell you
Intense
exactly.
game of rock, paper,
but
scissors.
I think it would be cool to see like the NFC West against the NFC South or something like that, and maybe do a tournament or something. Maybe like a flag football one or something. I think
Tournament would be
I
pretty
just
cool.
think it'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool
like
to watch.
because you can have that going for a little bit.
Yeah.
If you don't do tackle football, you do flag football. You can have the whole tournament in one day. You can literally have it started at 8 in the morning and have
you
it
can
end
have
at 8 at
sign-ups.
night.
You could even have sign-ups just for backups to keep them fresh. Keep
No.
you fresh for the off season. Like
No,
any,
keep them fresh for the off season.
or for the
They need to be
for the-
fresh to have a
for
break.
the,
Right?
for the preseason. For the preseason. I mean,
Well,
they could
the-
do a
the
summer
pre-
league with the
Nah,
backups.
That's
I don't know,
that's
something.
saturate. That's what the XFL and
I just want to
AF
see
or whatever
I
should
just want to
be.
see some more
Is
football.
is the backups or not the backups, the developmental league. So you have
That's basically what it
rookies
is now.
and everything going in there to get better.
That's
Actually
basically
get experience instead of just sitting on the sideline or
that's basically
sitting on
what
the
it's going to
practice
be
squad.
for now. Until they get good enough, then I'm pretty sure they would transfer over to the NFL. But for now,
yeah,
it's going to be
hopefully.
developmentally for
I
at least
hope-
a couple years.
I hope that's what they do. I hope they don't just try to compete with the NFL because that was the XFL's downfall in the beginning.
Yeah.
They tried to compete with the
I remember
NFL,
that.
and you can't do that.
I feel like the XFL, like Vince McMahon, has learned from his failure of
I mean,
not trying to compete
he
right
has
away.
to. He has to still be pissed off about losing WWF.
I think he
I'm
should-
pissed off.
I
About
think
that.
he should take it as how the WCW and WWF was, and like not try and compete right away, but kind of build up to that moment. I mean, I know they did compete right away, but
I was about to say.
I'm just saying-
I was like, technically they were competing like off the
don't
bat.
don't think of it as wrestling. where they can just go head to head. Like I think they're coming up with AEW with Cody Rhodes and his little
I have
thing.
no idea what they're talking about now.
But
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
I
It
got what
has
you're talking
been
about.
over 10 years since I watched wrestling.
It's been a while, but I like to watch the YouTube videos of it.
Same here. Let's get little clips on YouTube as about it.
2004 is probably about the last time I watched.
I think 2010 was the last good year, was it? When they turned it from PG whatever to PG.
I think that was like 08.
Oh,
So you know.
Yeah, that was after your video you sent us the crime time. They saw that and they're like, oh no, this is not right.
I love Bill.
This is not appropriate for TV. We
love
are
the
a
crime
family show about violence.
But I think that was the last good year. I can't remember. I don't know. I liked watching Jeff Hardy. I can tell you that much.
I honestly
Jeff
think
Hardy.
if
He did go hard.
wrestling wise, I think WWE stopped being good. Like I think in
We are
2000.
way off topic.
Yeah, I know we are.
I know.
I know.
Hey, this is why it's called Three Guys Talk.
This is why we decided to make this. It's because our freaking conversations just kept going and going into like, the middle of the night like it is now.
But yeah, I honestly think like 2010 was like WWE's last good year, and then supposedly like after that, like all the other like smaller independent ones started like boosting up, started popping out.
TNA's faded out a lot.
And they've actually kind of improved a little bit, but like in Japan, all that's doing pretty good.
Everybody
like,
loves New Japan Wrestling.
From what I've heard, yes, I really want to see some New Japan. I really want to see some of the matches because I have heard that they have like multiple 5-star matches.
See, if it was on TV, I'd watch it probably.
True, if
but
it was
WWE, I stopped doing that. Like, I guess like 5 to 7 years ago, something
really?
like that. I don't know. It's probably been like 5 years. I want to say.
Once I think I stopped maybe back in 2014, and every once in a while I was just have it just for background music, background noise,
I understand.
or just like or just had it on just because it was there.
I didn't like how they went to 3 hours.
Yeah, when it was at 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah,
like
it's too long.
For Mondays, like Monday Night Raw is about 3 hours, and then
they kind of downplayed the pay-per-view when they had the WWE Network. I didn't like that. It was like
supposedly
it took away the special meaning
of
the
pay-per-view.
Because I mean, like it just took the meaning of it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can get a $6 pay-per-view for $9.99 a month.
$9.99. I remember when they boasted that a lot.
Did you just say you can get a $60
$9.99.
pay-per-view for $9.99 a month?
Yeah, WWE Network.
Yeah, you can watch any. You can watch any
That's
pay-per-view.
That's just not what
And you can go watch past
like
matches.
heard.
You can go
like
watch.
what I understand is you can get the $60 thing for $10. I was like, well, why wouldn't you do that? It's just $10 instead of $60.
Yeah, it's a good deal, but overall, like compared to like back then, where they may have seen like pay-per-views were such this
they were
spectacular thing, extravagant thing you wanted to
They were
go
the
to,
it thing to
or
watch.
I do
watch or
remember
whatever.
when you know they had WrestleMania and you didn't have pay-per-view and you're just like, oh
Yeah, exactly. Like you missed it.
Yes.
And so you have to wait for that Monday. Be like,
Yes.
That
What
Monday,
happened?
literally the next day because it was
Yeah.
always Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
But still, I always wanted to know, like, oh, what happened? Just like that. I was like, oh no, who won the matches?
Yeah, like every pay-per-view was like, oh,
And
turn
then
that Monday.
it's WrestleMania, so Undertaker won every time because it's Undertaker.
I didn't like
Yeah.
Undertaker. I'm gonna be honest. I just didn't care for
I'm
him.
gonna scoop my happy.
I just didn't care for him. Well, screw those guys.
He's very rude. His opinion does not reflect
Yeah.
everybody at 3GT.
They're so slow at walking out the ring. I always like, even when I recorded, I was
Sit
like,
down.
let me fast
I'm
forward
going to-
this.
It's going.
It's gonna take a minute for him to get out to the ring.
All right, so I think we need to finish this.
Yeah,
Go
we
back
need
on
to stop
topic.
here.
Well,
As we've been 3GT. I've been Trey.
I've been Randy.
Chris.
So let's see you guys. Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad.
Close it
My
out.
bad.
We'll see you next time, guys. That's all, folks.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and check out our next video. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Later.
Peace. Peace.
Peace.
And now we're out. And come on.